This is what we've been waiting for, folks. This is the game of the week, and the anticipation, the energy have been building. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Ragin' Cajuns will kick this deep to get us going. The kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Motion now from the tight end. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He's back to throw again on second down. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2 incompletions brings up a 3rd and 10 on the opening drive here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game. And you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. To throw, it's hard. Looking right, this one caught. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
I think it's important to let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Ragin' Cajuns looking to run some tempo here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Dump off, caught by the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Ragin' Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Ragin' Cajuns.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Falcons offense is on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He'll hand it off. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Can he make it to the marker? Running with purpose. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And the Falcons with 1st and 10 here. Looking to pass this time. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
The Falcons are in the red zone. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. Scanning the field. It's Hart. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27. The Raging Cajuns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Clock is running last minute, and looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Breaks loose at the 45. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And it's a bunch formation. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Fires it on the move. And it's complete downfield.
The thing I love about this play is the quarterback put this football where only his guy could come up and make a play on it.
Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back to throw. It's Hart. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got...
And it's caught. Touchdown, Louisiana.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Falcons offense back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Single back takes the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Going for a big play downfield. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to get the throw off. This throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. looking downfield. It's Hart. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaking free at the 35. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27. The Raging Cajuns will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
The Raging Cajuns pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
Point after, knocked right through. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They got some ground to make up, 2nd and long from the 15. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And now the defense able to bring him down. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the Falcons churn out another 1st down. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with these defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Falcons hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. And the Falcons will line up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The game makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He breaks free. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Rifles this football to the left. Pass hauled in near the 10. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. A solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? And they'll try the quarterback sneak. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The defense is hanging tough here. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying for the 1st down with the tight end. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the 1st half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Hart. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking to scramble. And he flings it out to the left. He had all day to throw. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. The Raging Cajuns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going to take off. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the offense able to recover it there. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. They're going to fake. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And the throw, but the holder is caught. Finding space at the 20. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Falcons will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. To the air. It's Hart. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Great job here by this offense to open up the second half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Throwing for his running back. The catch is made along the sideline. Good job getting the foot down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisiana. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. And the Falcons' offense is on the field now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws to the tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
And the Falcons come to the line to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. Back to pass. It's Hart. Fires it to the wideout. Makes a spectacular diving catch. The game moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Second and 10 after the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The Ragin' Cajuns have 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. This defense reeling after giving up that big play, responds immediately with a sack.
Yeah, on the previous play, the offensive line did their job. They held up. Nice job in pass protection to give the quarterback time to make the throw. The very next play, the defense has had enough. This time they win the battle up front and get to that quarterback and come up with that sack.
And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ragin' Cajuns.
Touchdown, Louisiana. Number 89 with the carry.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21.
That makes the score. Louisiana.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
21.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Air Force Falcons will take over first and 10.
Here comes the Falcons offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. The Falcons will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. On first down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Looking to pass. It's Hart. He's running out of time here. Oh, that one's picked off. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks like he's going to run it. And some room to work now. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the football. Gets rid of it on the move. Catch made on the right side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Louisiana 35, Air Force 21.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Critical third down play for this offense right here.
Brings up third down.
Can he get there on the ground? Finding space at the 20. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down. And the Falcons come up to the line in the hurry-up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense gets pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Air Force. Here we go. Fourth quarter. Now cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. That one moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Looking to pass. It's Hart. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Raging Cajuns come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first.
Picked off, a crucial turnover. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Looking to throw it on first down. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Running a quarterback sneak here.
How about the tall man there getting the first down on fourth down and short? Good job and a quick call by the offensive coordinator. Hey, when he's got that kind of length, it's pretty easy for him to find a crease and get up into the air and get that first down.
The Falcons lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Got a lane. Can he get in? That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. Handoff from the shotgun. Touchdown, Falcons. This offense really clicking.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Back to throw. It's Hart. Pressure is coming. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds his target, and it's complete. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
The Raging Cajuns will line up to boot it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. So what does the coach decide to do here? Does he take a shot downfield, or does he play it safe and trust his field goal kicker? Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Air Force, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They score, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start the drive at the 25. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's escaping the pocket now. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. First down and 10 now. Scanning the field. It's Hart. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got a receiver wide open here. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun, bringing pressure. Oh, the ball is knocked free. Who's got it? No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to...